Today we're ice fishing. Our plan is to be able to catch one, bring it home and cook it. There's some big fish and they're very hungry, so let's go catch them. Okay, here we go. We got our sled all packed up. We're ready to go. This is the sketchy part. I gotta take this and get over that log. Or I might be able to walk out onto the frozen ice. Let's go check that out first. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, please. Okay, pretty safe. Let's do that. That's way less sketchy. Okay. We're doing pretty good. Gotta get out to the thick ice. Whew. All right, this is a good spot. Okay, we'll set the tent right here. You don't get very cold. You warm up quite a bit. Oh, geez. You warm up quite a bit when you have to walk really far on the lake. Oh my golly. Okay. Something I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some snow and just kind of scrape it on the edges to keep it down, so if there's a little wind it'll blow away. Woo! That's probably good enough. Enough of a seal. You gotta keep, oh, that's my sandwich for later. You gotta keep the batteries warm. These are pretty expensive. It's like 200 bucks right here. You can't keep it cold like the rest of it, otherwise it ruins them. I've already done that once. There it is. Nice. Sweating. I'm gonna hang this right here. Well, no, I'll just put it in my pocket for now. I'll get cold quick, I just don't want to sweat. If you sweat, then later when you're sitting down an hour, you'll be really cold. As far as holes, we'll probably put one right here. I just barely broke through. Put this sloppy water everywhere. Then I'll set it here. Okay, we got our holes. That one's for filming. We'll grab our stuff and bring it into the tent now. Still stinks bad. Oh. Gotta grab my jacket. So as you see, after you drill a little bit, you have to clear out the hole. There's a lot of snow, snow and slush that gets mixed in there. So for bait, we're gonna do a variety of things. For this right here, we're gonna use a worm. Oh. Those are a bit frozen. That's fine, whatever. We'll just take this little worm on top. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a frozen worm. Here's how we're gonna hook it. We're gonna hook it multiple little times, like this. Then thread it up onto the hook. So it looks like that. You guys need to watch that rod for me. I gotta clear out these holes and set up another bait rod. Except for this time, I think we're gonna do mealworms right here. Oh! Oh, oh, oh! What? What was that? You guys saw that too, right? It was moving. Well, next time speak up, and if I missed it, then. We have about 1.5 foot, 6-pound line, tiny swivel, and then our main line, which is 8 pound. Well, here's the boring part, as always. Now you gotta wait for a fish to bite. Whoa, 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 whoa! That was really fast. Whoa, 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 whoa. Check this out. Check it out. Oh, oh, he's stuck. Oh, we got him. Check that out. Now that is a Yellowstone cutthroat trout. Pretty cool fish, huh? It's the only fish we have so far. Yeah, we're gonna keep it. We're doing it. We're gonna put it out of its misery and eat him. Eat her. It's a girl. It's full of eggs. We can use those for fishing. There it is. You always want to make sure they're actually dead. It's not very nice to a trout to just, you know, not just make them suffer. Check this fish out. Very pretty colors on it. So that's what they call them, cutthroats. That's not blood right there. That's actually the coloration underneath its chin. But this one's specifically a Yellowstone cutthroat trout. Now these are native to this area, so it's kind of cool to catch a fish that's native to here. Very pretty fish. Oh, it's a good sized one too. I didn't even get to eat my sandwich yet. I just barely started fishing. Wow, I got really blessed, really lucky. Oh, there we go. So the limit on this lake is 2, so we're allowed to keep only 1 more trout. So if we end up catching another nice one, we might just call it good. Get our second trout and call it a day. I've got a piece of worm on that one, some shrimp on that one, like some salad shrimp, because it's white. And then I have a mealworm, a worm, mealworm, and shrimp. And I'm fishing with like a little jig. I don't know if that was a lucky bite or if that's what gets us fish. Pretty soon, if we're not hooking any more fish for a bit, what we might do is switch to this bad boy and use a kokanee trout kind of tactic where it has a big dodger in the front of it. You see that? And we kind of shake that and we'll have this jig on the bottom. Yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Now we're jigging. Whoa! My ice. Whoa! Let's drop it all the way to the bottom. Oh yeah, here we go. Whoa. What was that? I think he got stuck on a piece of seaweed. Yeah. Oh! No, I caught a little guy. What? Oh, he's like a little creek chub. Like I said, he's like a little creek chub. Looks like I got him right in the side. He might die. So we'll, you know what? Since this is not a game fish, it's perfectly legal to use this guy as bait. Okay, so what I did is we have a weight right here, and we have our little friend hooked just barely through the skin. We're going to drop him down the hole at a good depth. And what this is going to do is, since he's a naturally occurring fish, and he's not a game fish, he's legal to use as bait here. And that's what we'll do. We'll use him as bait for now. And then if he survives and doesn't die by the time we're done fishing, we'll just barely unhook him, just gently, and then let him go. And then, yeah. Oh, no! No, that was a fish! Oh, look, our other fish is going crazy. Oh. No, I set the hook. I didn't tie the knot very good, I guess. Because the knot came undone. As soon as I had a fish, I set the hook. Look, see? All curly. I didn't tie it very... Oh, you know what happened? Oh, now that's a fish. Oh, we lost it. Pulled it up too early. The hook. We did the same thing over there with that one. Oh no, look. Do it again. Darn, dude, we missed a lot of fish. Like, a lot of fish. Oh, I can't believe we had a fish hooked. But we had... So what happened is there's a split ring on top, and I think the knot worked its way through the split ring with all my jigging and movement, which is why it was all screwy. That was a pot of fish or something that came through. We had a ton of bites, like, really quickly. Well, hopefully that fish doesn't have the lure still in its mouth. Hopefully it just fell off and it's on the floor of the lake. I feel bad if it got stuck, you know. That's the last thing I want it to do, is get killed because it's all, like I said, it's just stuck. Seaweed. I guess it's technically not seaweed. We're running out of daylight here. What if I ate this? Oh man, I don't know if that'd be very yummy. We have about 40-ish minutes of daylight left, and then it starts going into the negatives once that sun sets over. It's already starting to get really cold here because it's past the mountains now. Well, I'm gonna start cleaning stuff up because I don't like having to clean in the darkness. Very cold. It gets very cold here very quickly. It is currently 0 degrees outside right now. And it's just gonna keep getting colder. And with the wind chill, it says that it feels like -6 with the wind. You can see right here, this is what makes it kind of tough. This is my breath. This is the inside of the tent that's frozen. And it freezes like this. So it doesn't want to condense down very easy. So it takes a lot of squishing. Now, you don't have to do this, but it kind of helps. You kick a little snow into the hole. Kind of helps it freeze over a little faster. Whoa. This goes right here. That goes in like that. Well, now we got our fish. We'll go home and smoke it. Let's see how it tastes. We now have our 2 fillets, so what we have to do is to put these in the freezer to break down these cells, so that way when we brine them for smoking, they'll be better. Okay, got the chips in, getting burnt, nice and good. Let's get it going. Okay, checking on the fish a little bit later. Ooh, looking pretty good. A little bit dark, but that's okay, we'll take it.